Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 24. It is the 23rd of December and it is Advent Calendar time. So let's have a look and see what is in our Bird and Blend Advent Calendar today. 23. Lightly spiced toffee and rooibos chai. I've not had this one before, but I do like chai. Smells lovely. It smells quite sweet for a chai, which is good, because chai can be a little on the spicy side, particularly gingerbread chai. I like it, but it is a little on the spicy side. So yeah, we're tucking into that a little bit later on. And onto the Crafty Kit Company Advent Calendar. It is an odd day. Oh, anybody else hit the festive energy wall yet? Because it's affecting where words form in my head. So yeah, Crafty Kit Company Advent Calendar Day 23 is the last of the blue packages, as it's an odd day today. So are you ready for the rustling? I have managed to keep all of the stickers intact so far. Really don't want to rip the last one up. And little tears on the edges are fine as long as it's all intact. Here we go. Right, let's see what floof we've got today. Ooh. So we've got white pipe cleaner, white felted fabric, quite a lot of white floof, some black floof and some pink floof. There we go. So there's a fair amount there of the white. So let's have a little look in our booklet and see what we have for today's kit. Okay. So again, it's not quite day full. Oh no, there is a full page picture. Lovely. So we have a dove to make today. So that is by far the most extravagant of the kits so far. Obviously tomorrow is another white one, so that'll be another small kit. Yeah, plenty of steps in this one as well. So that's the close-up of the dove. And if I just flick back a page, show you a different angle as well. So there we go, there's our dove. So, got plenty of felting to be getting on with during the Betwixtmas period. A few bits left to do today and tomorrow. I need to ice the cake, make the brandy butter, make the mince pies, that kind of thing. But, yeah. And I need to check if that cardigan is dry so I can steek it. So let's get on with the day. Okay, so we are at the point where we are ready to steek. So the cardigan is blocked and dry, and the bits of the lice stitching, like here, where it sort of disappeared a little bit into there and there, it's disappeared a little bit into the background. They've popped out a bit through blocking. I didn't pin it, I just laid it flat. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that. They're there enough to get the effect. So I'm not going to worry about a duplicate stitch, which is good. But it's time to get this cut open. I'm just trying to decide whether to use the bias tape, which is pretty much the same colour as the last band of colour work, or to use one of the ginghams, which is pretty much the same as the stocking stitch non-colour work section. And it also which size squares. So I'm going to ponder on that for a little bit before I cut with a cup of tea and a bit of Vlogmas. And I'll come back when I'm ready to cut. Okay, so I think this one, the gingham one, is going to be too narrow to sit over the whole cut edge and enclose it. So we'll take that one out of the equation. So these two are both wide enough. I'll see this one is more fun. This one blends a bit more, so it's not going to stand out as much. But I think I'd be leaning more towards if it was an exact match for this colour rather than being close to that colour, as that's the one that's going to be touching all the way down. But, it doesn't look terrible. Neither does this one. This one's going to stand out more. So I'm just wondering if that's going to be maybe too much with everything else that's going on. So have a look at it up there. So that's where it's going to be most seen, is at the top. The other thing to consider is this doesn't stretch. This does. Because this is bias tape, so bias tape has a bit of give to it, which is not necessarily a problem. This has also got less bulk to it than this. This is heavier weight fabric. I mean, it's not bulky, but it's a bit more sturdy than the bias tape. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the bias tape. I think that's going to work better. Okay, so let me set the tripod off and we'll get to steeking. Okay, so we had a little bit of a non-Christmas related chore to run today, so we've done that. Because neither of us drive, it just takes out quite a chunky day. So I'm partway through sewing on the tape over the steeks, and obviously I've still got the buttons to put on, so it'll probably be tomorrow before I show you that. I'm going to go and attempt to ice the cake using fondant icing this year. I've never used fondant icing before, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so it's not going to win a Hollywood handshake, particularly not for my minimal piping skills, but it's done. And for a first attempt with fondant icing, I'm quite pleased. And obviously there's skills to develop there, but it's done the job. I normally use royal icing, but you can't get this sort of an effect with royal icing. Hey, look at me actually having a plan to ice the cake this year. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for today. and get this edited up for you for tomorrow. I'm just going to be working on getting those tapes stitched down onto the cardigan, putting the buttons on. And if I have time after that, I might pick up the socks. We'll see. Still haven't wound yarn for my Christmas Eve cast on. So we'll see if that happens tomorrow. It might be a Christmas Day cast on instead, but that's okay. I've not got a deadline. It's fine. And so I will see you tomorrow. But until then, happy crafting and bye-bye for now.